You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello there, welcome to the Tristan channel, or welcome back if you have already subscribed. And today, in this video, we'll be reacting to a new channel I came across. And quite sneakingly, it's actually Goose Pimple's second channel. That's crafty, isn't it, having two channels? Joking. And this is, so it's called Sleep is Cancelled. And this video is 5 ghost videos so scary, you'll get a therapy chicken. Sounds interesting. Although I'm not sure if I could, how that would work exactly. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's see how scary this compilation is. Let's just do this.
Number 5. Fearful flatmates. One thing that the paranormal community can seem to all agree on is that dolls are a one-way ticket to a paranormal punch in the face, which is why Seeker of Ghosts set his sights on this woman's haunted apartment. After spending a few days sussing the place out, he revealed to his subscribers that the landlady had mentioned owning some creepy dolls. He sat her down to find out what he could about the collection. She initially purchased 8 porcelain dolls for her daughter from a kiosk, and she only uses them for decoration, also known as wall hangings from hell, but alas. There's one more doll, however, that's not a fancy porcelain one, but a strange plastic-looking baby doll which the landlady says she took from her mother's house. She also owns this monstrosity, a porcelain-faced cat doll. She'd owned them all for over 40 years, and while the occasional paranormal event wasn't unusual, things had only recently started to escalate. To try and figure out the source of the haunting, the paranormal investigator brings out a few specific dolls, the landlady's favourites, but ones that almost everybody thought were possessed. She then reveals that the paranormal activity only began happening after all of her tenants had left, which started sending warning signals shooting through the investigator's mind. Her refusal to consider throwing any of the possessed items away, or even to move any furniture around to search for portals, started seeming like she was hiding something. He calls it a day and leaves to prepare for the overnight investigation.
Well, not really. I mean, that's the first time I've heard someone say that to someone who's got dolls. Because don't forget, we've reacted to places where they got houses like jam-packed with them. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the first time I've heard someone insist that you throw them away, and it probably ain't, you know, it's probably not that unusual for anyone. Because it's like you're not telling me that people who have those museums or those dolls in have told people to sod off when they said, "Oh, why don't you just get rid of it?" You know what I mean? So.
But when he got back to the apartment later on, he began to regret ever choosing to return. At first it was small things like the odd noise, seeing something out the corner of his eye, or the tap suddenly starting. But that's child's play compared to what happened next. Take a look.
Fucking turn the light on or get a torch or something, mate. It's fucking pitch black. Oh, finally. Mate, if that came flying out of the cupboard, I wouldn't turn my back to the cupboard.
Creepy, right? Imagine sleeping in this hellhole every night. Nope. And then, while sprinkling holy water around the house, he noticed that the static on the television began whirring, even though he never turned it on. No big deal though, he can just switch it back off. Right? Apparently not. Feeling thoroughly spooked, he decided on one last hurrah and pulled out a church candle in a last-ditch attempt to cleanse the place. But instead, all hell breaks loose.
I don't know what it is. It's like he seems like he's faffing around quite a lot. You know what I mean? He's like he's faffing about on his feet. It's like, what the fuck's that about? Excuse me, French, but you know what I mean? So what's that?
Как мне продержаться до 12 ночи, я не знаю. Ночи и разговаривает. Офигеть. Да ё-моё.
I don't know, I'm not saying it's fake and I'm not saying it's real, but I don't know, he seems to be faffing around a lot. What's all this stuff that we can't see he's doing? It looks like he's just faffing around. Is he drunk? Or, you know what I mean? He seems to be like, you know, guppy, you know what I mean?
After picking himself up off the floor, he scrabbles for his equipment and hauls ass out of there. And can you blame him? He gave the key to the landlady and she watched him walk off, shaking from fear. Begging the question, did she orchestrate this whole thing? Her strange behaviour in the interview, could it all be an indicator that she was deliberately putting these haunted items into the flat? Food for thought. Number 4. Boyd House. Horror was never the same when the concept of the haunted house was pushed into the limelight. But ghost-ridden rickety homes are so popular in the media that we often forget just how real they can be. A fantastic example of that is Boyd House, known as one of the most haunted houses in Minnesota, America. Built way back in 1901, there are a few legends surrounding the fabled building, with multiple owners, all with their respective gruesome tales. But there are two main spirits who people seem to keep an eye out for, known as Fred and Minnie Eckhart. The house is now open for guests to stay the night and experience the paranormal happenings for themselves. There have been reports of shadowy figures roaming the corridors, disembodied voices echoing throughout the building, and the giggles of children heard above people's heads. So Midwest Ghost Hunter wasted no time in getting himself a ticket and taking a look for himself. Almost the moment he got outside though, something terrifying happened.
Okay, that is insane. There are knocking sounds in the window, and you can't even see anyone. Like if there was someone
There's
knocking,
dolls there.
you would see them through the window. Whoever's up there knocking, could you show yourself? There's got to be somebody up there. What the? That freaking doll just got dragged away. Holy shit. I gotta go up there and look.
He decides to get himself inside to try and face the doll snatcher. He runs upstairs only to discover...
Doll snatcher!
Oh my goodness. I have got chills. Show yourself.
a completely empty attic, bar some creepy accessories and the horrifying doll setup.
There it is. That's the doll. That's the freaking doll that just fell over. I mean, look at the distance that it went. It went from all the way over here to there.
So someone obviously pulled her backwards, and they had all the time to get out of the attic, but surely we would be hearing them moving around in such a rickety old house. Instead, all this poor guy hears...
Yeah, no, I think I've seen... I can't remember if I reacted to the investigation, but I've seen one where there was dolls at the window and they got put, you know what I mean?
There's a cacophony of eldritch horrors.
Whoa. I just heard like a thump in the wall. Is that you making that sound? If so, could you do it again? Okay, whatever this thing is, I am communicating with it right now. And this is getting freaky.
Oh yeah, that's right, I think I have. Because do you remember that one? I'm not sure if you remember. But do you, for those, well, if you're new to this channel, you probably won't. But if those who subscribed, who've been watching the video, do you remember that place you went to with I think it was that painting there. Apparently there's some story behind it or something like that, which led to it being cursed or something negative imprinting on it. I think that's...
I just got a bad feeling
something.
for some reason. Okay. What the hell was that? Sounded like something just got thrown or rustled around or something. Who are you? Would you show yourself right now? Oh God.
Oh.
What the hell was that? Oh God.
That was a growl.
That sounded like a hiss or a growl or something. Okay. Come on now. Just look. Just take one look. This is absolutely freaky. There's nothing. Nobody in here. Who's in here? Whoa. Whoa. I just heard voices in there. It sounded like a female. Is there anyone in there? Hello? Oh, That sounded like a male voice that time. There's like 2 different voices speaking in there. See who's in here. Hello? Minnie or Fred, is that you? There they are again. Holy crap. Dude, there's literally people talking in here. But yet there's nobody. Nobody here.
After hearing all of that, he cooped himself up in one of the rooms where he heard voices and tried to establish contact with Fred or Minnie Eckhart. But it was then that he saw the first real physical manifestation appear before his very eyes.
Whoa. Something else just moved. They are in here with me. I can feel their presence. It is overwhelming. I hope you're okay with me visiting your room. Oh my god. Sliding across the floors. This place is insanely haunted. No doubt about it. What was that now? Okay. Go towards the scary noises. That sounded like it came from out here. Who just made that sound?
Ooh.
That drawer! This thing just freaking opened! And look, there's no one in here. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. That drawer.
Of course, after this, any sane person would pack up and dart out of there. But not this dude. Nah. He'll Rambo it all the way up to the top floor.
Hey!
Oh! I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Casper site reference.
This room is starting to creep me out. Especially with all these dolls watching me. I feel like their eyeballs are just drilling into my soul. If you're still in here, could you move one of these dolls? Holy shit! Holy shit! This doll just got tossed onto the floor. And look, there's nothing attached to it. No string, nothing. Oh my god! Much more of this. No way. Nope. I'm done. No way that freaking closet just opened. Just now. Oh god.
Oh, that's right. I think what happened as well, it was with my old streamer that I used. My old stream was it Stream Guru app, and he recorded. Is it 45 minutes? I think the investigation. His investigation was about like 50 to 60 minutes thereabouts, and it only recorded up to this bit of the door. And I didn't realise until the end, after I did all the bits and bobs, it was like, oh fuck's sake, it ruined it.
Jesus. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
One of the dolls was yanked right off of its chair. No breeze, no one near it, just a sudden, unexplained fall. Trying to keep his sanity intact, he got up close to inspect the doll, check for strings, anything that could explain what just happened. But before he could convince himself it was nothing, the door near the doll creaked open on its own. At that point, nope, absolutely not. Whether it was Fred, Minnie, or something else entirely.
I'm not sure if they show it, but I think because he looks in that cupboard and that's where he takes a photo, and he sees an apparition, he captures an apparition of a child.
One thing's for sure. Boyd House doesn't just have ghosts, it has something that wants to make itself known. Number 3. Dead and buried. When Amelia moved into her home, she was over the moon with it, but she knew it needed a few renovations. One of the main culprits was a particularly rattly floorboard, But when she lifted it up to try and nail it down properly, she saw something that stopped her in her tracks.
I noticed that there's nothing actually holding this floorboard down, so when you walk on it, it rattles a lot. So I looked underneath the floorboard to see where I could, like, nail it down again. But I had to get my camera out because... Can you see that? That looks like something buried to me. It's wedged under the old floorboards. I don't know what that is. Oh.
I put gloves on.
Oh man, that's awesome. I'll be able to get this out. I'm gonna have to cut this because I'm gonna need both hands to get this out because it is like wedged in there. Okay, so I think it's coming out. It looks like it's got gold on it. Oh, it's coming. It's filthy. How long do you reckon that was in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick. Alright, I'm gonna have to open this on camera.
So also you don't know what compounds and chemicals are in the dirt, so...
I'm gonna clean this up because I don't want to breathe this in and make another video.
Curious as ever, she cleaned up the book and took a look
Don't breathe it in, but it's flapping it about her naked skin.
inside.
That's what she said.
But that is when things started to take quite a sinister turn.
What I found hidden under the floorboards of a 250-year-old house.
It's wedged under the old floorboards. It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick. Just so weird.
Let's see what was inside. The book seemed normal at the start, filled with old portraits. But things took a creepy turn the further I went into the book. I noticed what seemed like a very old photo of my house. This is when the pictures took an unsettling turn. The rest of the album is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling. A dark shadow appears in all of these photos. I can't help but think what else could be buried under those floorboards. I will search for more hidden items.
At first, the pages consisted of Victorian portraits, but after her eyes fell upon an old picture of her house, the album got spooky. The pictures of the empty rooms have a chilling feeling to them, and what the hell is that imposing dark shadow in all of them? All of this treasure hunting left her wanting more, so she headed back to the fateful floorboard and had a look for some more spooky treasures. Let's just say she hit the jackpot.
Why has it got so much wax on it? So if you've already seen the other video, I found a book that was hidden under the floorboards. So I've decided to see if there was anything else under the floorboards. So this is what I found so far. There was in fact more coins. Got no idea what this is. If anyone knows what this is, let me know. Another coin.
Thing is, I know there's a bit of dirt and dust down there, but don't forget back in the old days, they used to use like a floorboard as like a safe. You know what I mean?
I was doing a bit of digging to the right of where the book was, and there does seem to be something else down there, which looks quite interesting. Okay. It's got like wax on it. It's got liquid in it.
It's a symbiont.
There's another one there. So that just makes things like 10 times more interesting. Why has it got so much wax on it? It's got cork in it. Oh. I probably shouldn't be doing this on the floors. I'm going to open these downstairs because I'm fairly
You should again wear protective gloves or medical gloves. You know what I mean?
certain. I don't know what's in that. And I'm fairly certain that's got liquid in it as well. Ugh, it stinks as well. Alright, I'm going to clean up and open these downstairs.
Could be bloody arsenic.
I don't think I want to open this one because I don't have gloves for a start. I'm probably going to catch some like horrible disease or something.
It's probably arsenic or laudanum or something. You know what I mean? It could have been used to assist a painful death in the family, in them days.
Where the hell hell she would open those is lost on us, but the scariest thing isn't that the vials have been there for ages, it's the fact that they look a lot like the kinds of things used in black magic. Suspicious black liquid, wax seals, all buried under the floor. Doesn't exactly sound like harmless fun, does it? And it
well, not quite, because old medicine bottles, stuff like that, back in the day. Oh, fuck it. How English do I sound? Oh, back in the day. You know what I mean? But in them days, it's like you would seal them with wax. You know what I mean? Medicine bottles, stuff like that, you'd seal them with wax and shit.
absolutely wasn't, because this is what started happening in her home after she unearthed all of that history. Some commenters were a bit suspicious of whatever fell over on the wall, some even accusing her of throwing it herself and palming it off as paranormal activity, so she posted a zoomed-in version. Either those headphones were dangling on a hook in the middle of a wall, or they were floating before being dropped. Yeah, a lot of this could be recreated with good props and some string, but something about it all seems so real. Number 2.
But why suddenly only start there when she unearthed those things? You know what I mean? It's like if that house has got a history of being haunted, like the shadowy figure in the album, because all that's doing is just making you aware of something. You know what I mean? It's like, so you know what I mean?
Now you see me. While setting everything up for the evening and getting his cow fed, this guy was just conducting his usual routine. But then he noticed that something else seemed to want to give him a hand.
Even the cow's like, what the fuck's that? Oh, sauce it moves like that. Yeah, it's like next where the cow is, there's like a white line. Yeah. Doesn't look like he's helping, it looks like he's trolling him, like, I'm gonna get on your nerves and move this and stuff. Move things around. pretty sure you'd be spooked by now, going, what do you mean? Or would you carry on or what? What the fuck? Hang on. Look at the side where my square was. It's some sort of apparition. There's a couple of things jumping around like Gollum. Looks like someone with a top, but with no pants on, you know what I mean? Like flapping their bits about. Yeah, can you see it?
Considering the video was taken outside, unless someone were lingering on top of a roof, we would see some kind of shadow if they were pulling buckets to and fro or up and down. So what's going on? Normally we hear that animals are pretty sensitive to spirits, but that cow is either oblivious or does not care one jot. But the scariest thing here isn't the moving debris. Something translucent seems to be hopping around the area. Did you catch it? What in God's name is
There's
that?
one by the cow.
You can see it again later on, but further back. Now, if there's one universal rule in horror, it's this. Anything vaguely humanoid that starts crawling towards you, bad news. Sure, this could be some clever editing, but let's be real. If you saw that thing skittering towards you in real life, would you stick around to fact check? Yeah,
Nope.
didn't think so.
Ooh.
Number 1. Family matters. Big Dave is used to being the main big man in his house, so imagine his horror when he realised that his security camera caught something 10 times more powerful than he could ever wish to be. Just as his son was ready to raid the fridge at stupid o'clock, the security camera catches an unsettling ghostly apparition slowly walking in the other room. There's no mirror, no reflective surface, just an open-plan doorway with plain walls. It could have been a family member walking past, but if the dude standing right in front of the camera appears perfectly clear, then why wouldn't anybody else? And let's be real, no normal person appears as a wispy, glowing blur. Big Dave might be the biggest man in the house, but whatever that was, it made sure he knew that his son was not the only one there that night.
Well, there you go then. Sleep is cancelled. There's some stuff that we've seen either through reacting to, stuff like that. But there's some other stuff we haven't seen before, which is good, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and also let me know your thoughts on it. And, you know, do some of them strike as you a bit dodgy or, you know what I mean? Let me know in the comments. Right. As always, thanks for taking the time to sit in through these and watch them with me. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. It'd be great to have... It'll cost you nothing, but most important of all, it'd be great to have you with us. So, until next time, take care of yourselves. Hope you have a great week and all that jazz. And I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.